Hey guys, it's Sagar and here are the top 8 accessories which I have been using for my iPhone. Now I have been using these accessories with the iPhone Air and the iPhone 17 Pro, but most of these accessories could be used with any of the phones which you might have got in the last 3 or 4 years. You can buy these accessories for yourself or you can get them as gifts for your friends and family. I'm sure there is something for everyone. Alright, I don't want this video to be too long. So without any further delay, let us start with my first must-have accessory. I'm not sure about you guys, but I misplace my wallet a lot. Earlier, I used to carry a beefed up bifold wallet, but since we barely need cash anymore and all of my IDs being safe in my phone, I moved on to using just card wallets, which can hold all of my cards plus some cash just for emergencies. And to be able to find my wallet quickly, I would put an AirTag in it, which actually let me track it effectively. But it also made the wallet a lot thicker and would also leave a nasty ring in the wallet. So I had to go back to the bifold wallet, which I am not a big fan of anymore. To address this issue, I found one accessory, and it is this MagSafe enabled smart wallet from MagBag. This is a premium leather wallet which now attaches seamlessly to the back of my phone because it has very strong MagSafe magnets built in. There are 2 pockets so you can keep your cards and cash in at the same time. There is also a finger loop at the back which gives me some much needed grip when I'm holding a heavy phone like the iPhone 17 Pro or a bigger phone like the iPhone Air. All of this, and we haven't even got to the best part yet. It comes with built-in Apple Find My tracking, so I no longer need to bulk up my wallet with an AirTag. First, this wallet is always attached to my phone, so chances of I misplacing it are reduced tremendously. And second, even if I did misplace it, I can just as easily track it with the Find My app on my iPhone. I can press the play sound button and the wallet plays a high-pitched tune, which helps me quickly get to it. This tune is sharp, so you can hear it even if your wallet is sitting between or under the sofa cushions. This thin wallet also has a battery inside which is good enough to last for over a month. And when it is time to charge it up, it charges wirelessly, which is very convenient. I have had it for little over 3 weeks and I started using it right away without even charging it, and it is still going on. I can use this with any case which has MagSafe magnets built in, but using it with the MagBag case gives you the most secure fit. A link to purchase this wallet and all of the other products which I am about to show you in this video, along with a few discount codes, is in the description section, so make sure you check it out. My second must-have accessory are Apple USB Type-C EarPods. Yes, wired EarPods. When everyone is looking to cut the cable, I actually fell back in love with the wired EarPods. First of all, they are much more affordable compared to even the most basic wireless AirPods. And because these are connected to each other and to my phone, one of them just can't take off and hide under the sofa cushion or under the bed. And the other major advantage is I don't have to worry about charging them ever. Since I get their power from the phone, all I have to do is plug them in and they are ready to go. Whereas the wireless ones require charging every 4 to 5 hours. And if you don't put them in the case the right way, they won't charge, or just one of them would charge and the other one is at 0%. So there are all these issues. Plus, after 2 or 3 years, their batteries don't hold on to as much charge, and you won't even be able to use it for an hour on a single charge. Or they might straight up just stop pairing with your devices, and all you can do at this point is go out and get new ones for a lot of money. These ones, when maintained well, can last for over 10 years. Even if they don't, you can just go out and get new ones because they cost less than 10 times of the wireless ones. I think these also sound just as good, if not better, than the wireless AirPods, and they actually support lossless audio playback via Apple Music, which the Bluetooth AirPods don't. So in many ways, they actually sound better than even the most costliest AirPods. And the microphone on these, which is much more closer to your mouth than the mics on the AirPods, also sound way better to the listeners on the other end. These are USB-C, so you can practically use them with any of the modern day smartphones or computers, and they just work the same everywhere. Whereas the AirPods, while you can technically use them with non-Apple devices, a lot of features just stop working when you do so. But not with these ones. They just connect and work. The wires do tangle if you just throw them carelessly in your bag, but they are just as easy to untangle and takes less than a minute of your time. So this was my second must-have accessory recommendation for your iPhone. My third accessory is also related to the audio, and it is this cool retro landline phone. I actually have a couple of variations of this from different companies. This one is a full retro style landline phone from an Indian company called Phone. It connects to your phone via Bluetooth and you can actually use it to make and receive phone calls. This one has a built-in battery which charges via USB-C, and it lasts for anywhere between 3 to 5 days depending on how often you talk on your phone. The second one is just a receiver, and it is from a company called Native Union, and they call it the Pop phone. This one doesn't have the number buttons or even a battery inside. It comes with a USB Type-C port, and just like the wireless EarPods that we saw earlier, all you need to do is plug it in your phone's USB Type-C port and you are good to go. you can now talk on the phone just like the old days. There is a button on the receiver so you can pick up or hang up the calls. I love both of these. I got this one from Native Union about 2 weeks back and it has quickly started to become my favorite one. The main reason being, it doesn't require charging. So whenever I am listening to music or podcasts, I am using the wired earphones, and for taking my calls when I am at home, I have completely shifted to using either one of these retro phones. Now I have been looking for various audio accessories, maybe for listening to music or for taking calls, because I have shifted to using the iPhone Air as my main phone. And while I love pretty much every aspect of it, I just hate the fact that Apple did not put a secondary speaker on this phone, and that makes the loudspeaker on this phone sound really horrible. I mean, the quality is good, but the loudness and the richness in the audio is just not there. So these audio accessories are one of my ways of dealing with the issues on this phone. iPhone Air also means weak battery life. Or that is what most people would have you believe. But honestly, I have been using this phone for a few weeks and I did not find the battery to be a red flag. It actually gets me through a single day without any issues. Now I don't play games on my phone, but I do take a lot of phone calls, listen to music and podcasts, make a few video calls, read and respond to email, scroll social media, take images and videos here and there, and window shop on online marketplaces. So my use case habit might be similar to many of the average users. So with this kind of usage, I end up my day with about 18 to 22% of the battery still remaining, which is technically all day battery life. But there are some heavy usage days, like when I'm outside with my family or friends and I have to use the GPS and camera a lot. And on those days, this phone barely makes it to late evening, and then I'm looking for a charger. So for those times, this Anker MagGo wireless power bank has been coming in very handy. I don't use this to completely charge my phone, but just a 10 to 12 minute wireless top up is enough to take me through the remaining day. It is Qi2 certified, so it attaches via MagSafe magnets and charges the iPhone Air at 15 watts wirelessly. And it also gets a USB Type-C port which can supply 27 watts of power if you want to charge your devices faster. First, I was going to go with the Apple's new wireless charging power bank which they launched with and for the iPhone Air. But it goes for almost 12,000 rupees and it barely charges the iPhone Air to 100% if it is sitting at close to 10%. So I did some research and went with this one from Anker, which has 10,000 mAh battery, which I feel is good enough to completely charge the iPhone Air a little over 2 times. And it also came in at the price of less than half of what Apple was asking for. Plus, it works with all MagSafe or wireless charging phones, unlike the one from Apple which is only built for the iPhone Air. This one also has a screen which shows the state of charging and other useful information. I don't like to use my phone a lot when it is connected to the power bank, but if you want to, you can, because even with a 10,000 mAh battery, this power bank is not too heavy. If you are planning on getting this from Amazon, you should know that its prices vary from 5,500 rupees to sometimes 8 or even 9,000 rupees. So maybe add it to your wish list and look at its prices and get it only when the prices are close to 5,500 or 6,000 rupees, because that will give you the most value for your money. Next up, we have another wireless charger, but this one is not portable and it is more for your desk or nightstand. This is the Stand One Max wireless charger from Nomad, and it is one of the few premium wireless chargers out there. It is actually 3 chargers in one and can charge your iPhone, Apple Watch and AirPods at the same time. So if you have these 3 devices, you can get this Stand One Max and you won't have to worry about charging your devices separately or even managing 3 separate wires and power sockets. I have been using it for over a year and I think living without it would be very difficult for me. It supports Qi2 technology, so if you pair it with a 40 watt or a faster charging brick, it can charge your newer iPhone at 25 watts wirelessly. It even fast charges your Apple Watch. Now this charger looks great no matter where you place it. I have one of these on my desk and another one on my nightstand. It comes in black and white color, so choose the one which matches your space. The charging pad is made out of soft anti-scratch material, so the back of your phone always stays protected. And the circular pad is also raised a fair bit, so no matter which phone you are using, the camera module won't interfere with the charging base. The only issue which I have with this is that it doesn't come with a charging brick and you will have to use your own charging brick to power it. Next up, I have this 4-in-1 charging cable from Capes India. While I have moved on to using USB Type-C port on most of my accessories, there are still a couple of ones like my Apple TV remote and AirPods Pro 2 which still use lightning cable for charging, so I always need to have a lightning cable tucked around somewhere to charge those devices. This 4-in-1 cable solves my problem. It has a USB-A port, 2 USB Type-C ports and a lightning port all built in, so having a couple of these in your house just fixes all of your charging problems. It is capable of super fast charging speeds of up to 240 watts and transfer speeds of 480 Mbps. So it is extremely useful and is compatible with a wide range of devices. It even snaps back into a coil magnetically when you want to store it, so it takes up less space and doesn't tangle when you store it. But because of this unique way of storing the cable, whenever you want to unwind it, there is a bend in the middle which is always there. And this bend also takes up some length of the cable. Now this is not a big issue and it doesn't hamper the functionality of the cable, but I just wanted you guys to know before you made your purchase decision. I actually have a couple of these in my home and also in my car. So whenever someone needs a charging cable, maybe in my home or in my car, I'm always ready to help no matter which phone they are using. And my final must-have accessory is this 360-degree rotating MagSafe ring from Aulumu. This is quite easily the most over-engineered piece of MagSafe accessory which I have ever used. It sticks to the back of your phone or case via MagSafe magnets and lets you position your phone freely in any direction. It is made out of aluminium, so it is not too heavy, but it has a robust build. It also has a silicone grip ring which offers you something to hold on to safely grip your phone. It gets magnets on both sides, so you can even attach it to any metallic surface while it is attached to your phone, which is cool. You can open the ring across these two hinges, turn it and twist it, and it can even remain fixed in 90 or 180-degree alignments, which makes it super easy to mount it to any metallic surfaces at various angles. The best thing is, it comes with an adhesive magnetic ring in the box and you can actually use this accessory with any of the phones which you might have. You don't have to own an iPhone or an iPhone with MagSafe magnets for this to work. This goes without saying that you don't need an Aulumu case for this ring to work. And as you would expect, it even works with any of the MagSafe compatible cases which you might have. But the magnetic hold when you pair it with an Aulumu case is just on another level. Again, you don't have to use it with this specific case. So these are some of the accessories which I have been using along with my new iPhones, and I feel you guys should try at least a few of them if not all. And as I said at the beginning, they could be amazing tech gifts for your friends and loved ones. Links to purchase all of these are in the description section. If you want to see these kind of videos more often, let me know by smashing the like button. And which of these has been your favorite accessory? Let me know in the comments. That is it for this video guys. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for a lot more quality tech videos like this. You can also check out some of the other videos from this channel. This has been Sagar and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.